Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In this one, you're going to see how I got this super defined braid out. The products I used are Eco Styler gel, coconut oil, water, and I used 2 leave-ins as my styler. So I started this style on freshly washed, deep conditioned hair. Now I'm just going to section my hair off into 3 sections. I decided to do a side part for this style. Alright, so now that my hair is sectioned off, I'm going to spray my hair with my water bottle just to get it more wet than it is now. After that, I'm going to apply the leave-in conditioners. I'm going to just work that into my hair before I start to detangle it. Now that my hair is detangled, I'm going to split the back section into 2 and begin braiding. For this braid out, I'm cornrowing the braids down to make sure that the roots are flat when I do take the braids out. And as you can see, as I'm braiding, the part is starting to get messed up. I'm starting to take hair from the other side, which is fine because once I take the braids out, you won't see the parts at all. And because I detangled my hair beforehand, I'm able to braid straight down without stopping or filling any lumps. The braid is completely smooth, and I'm just going to curl the ends a little bit with my fingers. And I split the top section into another section, so I'm going to have 3 braids in the back. So I'm just going to show you one more time how I'm cornrowing so that my roots will be flat. And if you feel any lumps along the way, you just take the Denman brush and smooth it out. Again, the part does not have to be straight. After I finish this braid, I'm just going to repeat the steps for the rest of my head. I'm going to speed up the video until I'm through the back, and then once we get to the front, I'll slow it down and show you how I lay my edges down before cornrowing the braids. For the front of my hair, I sectioned it off into 3 sections. I did the bottom one already because that was just an individual braid, but now I'm going to show you how I cornrow the front. I do apply a little bit of gel to the roots to help it stay tamed and flat throughout the days that I have the braids in. As you can see, for these braids, they are medium sized. They're not too big, too small. These are just the size I wanted my curls to be. You can make the braids and the sections bigger if you want, or even smaller. I just decided to do it this size. I'm just continuing the braid down. And now for the front piece, I'm adding gel to the roots at the top and also the edges in the front. This will just help the hair to lay down better for the days coming that I have the cornrows in. And I will leave these braids in for a couple days before I take the braids out for the braid out, just to make sure that it's completely dry. Now I'm going to begin braiding the opposite side, repeating the same steps. I'm just going to speed the video up a little bit. on finished braiding, and this is the final product for the braid out prep. The ends are curly, so I'm just going to take a hair tie and tie it up loosely, not too tight, because I don't want any bend in the braid out once I do take the braids out. I'm going to put my scarf on. Just to protect the braids in my hair. Alright, so it's 2 days later and my hair is completely dry. The braids are still intact. I'm just going to apply some coconut oil to reduce some frizz, and then I'm also going to apply some more coconut oil to my hands as I begin taking the braids out. Now once you take the braids out, you want to be as careful as possible. This video is sped up a little bit, so it looks like I'm taking it out really fast, but I'm not. I'm trying to be as careful as possible not to, cause any more frizz than what is naturally going to be there. So just take your time and make sure that you have oil on your hands when you do this. Okay, so now all the braids are out and I'm just going to begin separating. You can leave it like this. As the days go by, it will get bigger. You will get more volume, but I chose to separate just a little bit. I'm just taking each clump of hair and splitting it once. And for this step, make sure you have oil on your hands. Reapply if you need to. Do not force any of the curls to separate. If you touch them and they do not want to separate naturally, just move on, because this will cause more frizz than you intended. Now that I'm finished separating, I'm just shaking the roots of my hair to try to get rid of the parts. And I'm using my wide tooth comb as a pick to get rid of those blunt parts in my hair, and also to add more volume at the roots. Again, you can leave your hair like it is, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more volume to make it bigger. But as the days go on, your hair will naturally get more volume from you putting it in a pineapple at night and wrapping it up. I'm just using Eco Styler to lay my edges down. Now I'm just going to play with my hair until I get the shape that I want. I'm going to continue to pick and also try to fluff the ends out a little bit because I have heat damage in the front. So I'm trying to fill in those gaps that those straggly ends are creating. And I'm all done. This is the final product. This is my super defined braid out on natural hair. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe my channel if you want to see more videos like this.